Now, as the state continues to order restaurants to shut down their indoor dining, many places are having to get creative with how they can best serve their customers. Joining us this morning to talk about a permit that is necessary to help these businesses expand is a friend of the program, Joe Conroy, with the city of Bakersfield. Joe, thanks for joining us this morning.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So first off, talk a little bit about the city permits. We've talked about what is required to apply, how they will help businesses take those operations outdoors, but not many businesses have applied. Is this meeting your expectations, or what's going on with the program right now?
Yeah, I think, we're happy with it so far. We've had about 7 or so restaurants apply and get approved and have their permits issued. I'm not sure how many are actually actively using them or using them on a daily basis, but they have them now. I know, for instance, Tina Marie's downtown, they actually were only using it on the weekends. It was how it worked best for them. They felt that that was the timing that worked good for them. How the other locations or what other businesses are using them for and how they're using them, I'm not too sure, but yeah, we're happy with it. The idea was to try to get something that was an expedited permit. Some of these special event permits, say if you were going to do some sort of like a parade or something else downtown or somewhere that you needed to close down sidewalks, those permits can take up to a month to get approved and get issued. So we wanted to help these businesses as quickly as possible, and we tried to cut down this process to around 5 days or so.
Are you running into any confusion with businesses applying for the permits? Are people thinking that since it is technically their own parking lot, they don't need to apply for the permit? What kind of misconceptions are you seeing?
Yeah, we're seeing not necessarily any confusion with the permits themselves, but I think some businesses are thinking, we've seen some businesses that have opened up either on the sidewalk or in their own parking lot, and those things aren't necessarily permitted. You're not allowed to do that, which is why they don't do it normally anyway. Otherwise, they might just expand into their parking lot as in a normal situation, in order to increase customer traffic. But there's certain requirements and health concerns and safety concerns when doing that, and so we want to work with these businesses in order to do this safely and properly, and that's why we came up with this permit. And hopefully this will help them be able to expand their businesses a little more, and we can do this this permit a little quicker.
And it's not just for restaurants. You mentioned earlier that retail businesses are able to take advantage of this program as well. Have you seen any apply for this?
We haven't yet. I don't know if that means that it doesn't necessarily work as well for them, but hopefully we'll see some soon. But yeah, again, it's open to retail. So if they need to expand into the sidewalk or into their parking lot in order to meet the social distancing requirements, we're happy to work with them and get them the permits as well.
All right. Now, switching gears, we want to get a little bit of an update on the city homeless shelter. What right now is the next phase for this?
Well, actually, we're going to have a presentation at the city council meeting tomorrow night. There'll be a workshop on updating the city council and the public on where we stand. Most recently, we closed escrow. That was in the middle of June, and so we now have the keys to the building, so to speak, and it's our building. We are going through and working on a floor plan with our operator, Mercy House. They are a third-party operator, and they're the experts in this. So we're going with them and working with them on a floor plan. Another exciting thing is we used to have a temporary name for the center. It was the Bakersfield Homeless Navigation Center. We've now changed that. We're going with we have now a permanent name, Brundage Lane Navigation Center, and we wanted to be able to go with something that was helps with the location, explaining exactly where this is. The county has their own with M Street Navigation Center. And so this helps differentiate that from their center and also any other homeless shelters in the city.
All right. Brundage Lane Navigation Center. You heard it here first. Joe, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're going to have all this on our website, turn23.com. Joe, thanks again.
Thank you.